Welcome to workout 2 of my 28-day beginner challenge, and well done for getting your kit back on and joining me for the second workout. We've got another challenge today. It is a 15-minute workout, but we're actually going to do 15 different exercises in 15 minutes. So every move's different. We're going to work for 30 seconds like we did before, with a 30-second rest. And as always, try your best, go at your own pace, and if any exercise doesn't feel suitable, you can skip it out completely or switch it for something else that you fancy. So we're going to start again with a little warm-up. We're just going to get ourselves ready for the session. Then it's 15 minutes, job done, workout 2 complete. So first one, hands out to the side. If you can, we're just going to try and touch our toes. If you can't quite get down there yet, just touch your knees or your shins. Just a little bit of rotation through the spine and just open up those shoulders as well. So we're trying to open up, reach round, arm comes up. Perfect. Let's do a few more of those. 3, 2, 1. And relax, perfect. We're going to do some more knee raises, so just lift the knee up and out. Just create a bit of space in that hip. There's a socket, ball and socket. We're trying to sort of create that internal, external rotation. So in and out, brilliant. Lift those knees up high. Excellent. So today's workout, as I said, it's going to go much quicker because 15 moves, it just seems to go faster than doing 5 on repeat. So it's a nice way of training, and I'll introduce you to some new workout moves, and hopefully you enjoy the session. Right, let's do one more of those. Perfect. Next thing we're going to do, touch our toes, reach up. So we're actually trying to stretch our hamstrings here. So we're not bending the legs completely, we're keeping them quite straight. Touch the toes, reach up. Just feel those hamstrings get a little bit of a stretch as you go down, and reach the arms up. Good. Let's do 2 more of these. 1 and 2. Brilliant. Next one, let's do some little circles with the arms. Just create little circles just to begin with. So we're just going to start in this direction, and then we're going to start to open up a little bit wider, so bigger circles. Just feel those shoulders move a little bit. Might be a little bit clicky. Right, then we're just going to go back to the smaller ones, change direction. Tiny circle, let's just activate the shoulders. So tiny circles this way, and we can just start to draw bigger circles with those arms. Okay, last few reps, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent, relax. We're now just going to stand on the spot, just stretch up and over, so you're going to feel a little bit of stretch through your lats here. Stretch, arm comes up and over the body, just put the hand on the hip if you'd like to. Brilliant, last few, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Now we're just going to warm the legs up a little bit. So what we're going to do is go down really slowly. I'm just going to sit into a nice low squat, hold for 3 seconds, 3, 2, 1, and up, good, and again. So sitting down nice and low, 3, 2, 1, and up. Just waking up those quads. 3, 2, 1, stand up, good. Last one. 3, 2, 1, and stand. Perfect. Right, we are ready for the workout. Nice little loosen up. Ready to start our first exercise. We're going to start again with a marching on the spot. So it's knees up, pump the arms. If you want to go a little bit quicker and you've got the energy, you can go in for a jog or a sprint, but I'm just going to keep it nice and simple and keep my heart rate a little bit lower. So I'm just going to go for the knee raises. So marching on the spot, arms up, and we're off. So 15 moves, everyone's different. 30 seconds on, 30 seconds rest. Here we go. Hope you're feeling good. I hope the DOMs weren't too bad. But as I said, take a day or 2 off if you need to in between. Go for a walk, have a little stretch, and then when you feel ready, come back to the sessions, and your body will be straight. In that time you're resting, recovering, getting a good night's sleep, your muscles are repairing and coming back stronger. And rest. Okay, next exercise. Old school. Star jumps or jumping jacks, they call them in the US. Now you don't have to jump into them. That's a bit more explosive. You can if you want to. I've got a kind of easier version. We're just going to step. So the arms sort of step up. So arms go up and legs step out. So step out to the side and lift those arms up. So it's an easier sort of modified version. If you do want to, just go straight in for the star jumps. Right, second move. Let's go. So arms come up above the head. That's it, good work. This is it, we're off, mate, we're off. We're off to a great start. And the fact that you're back doing the second workout means you got a little bit of enjoyment out of the first one, or you felt the benefits. Maybe you felt a bit more energized, or you slept better that night, or you felt less stressed. That's one of the things I always think about, is the kind of mental benefits. It's not just the weight loss and the muscle and fitness, it's actually how it makes me feel. And for me as a parent with 3 kids, I need exercise. It helps me feel so much more calm and I feel less stressed. So that's really what pulls me out to exercise, rather than the actual physical changes that you know I'm after as well. Right, so we're going to do some lateral squats. So what that means is squat down, step together, step along. So like lateral, we're moving out to the right and then back to the left. And if you want to, you can go low. If you can't go low, just a tiny little bend, look. So it's a tiny little bend. Just again, flat feet on the ground, step. And as you get a bit more strength, you go a bit lower each time. Back nice and straight. Drive the knees out. Remember, we don't want those knees buckling, drive the knees out, feet flat on the ground. And as I said, if you feel like you're coming up this, you might have tight ankles and calves, and if that's happening, turn your feet out wide, look. Yeah, so turn the feet out a bit wider, and then you can just sit down into the hips a bit more. Yes! Number 3 complete. Okay, next up, power knees. Now what we're gonna do, right leg back, left foot slightly forwards. We're gonna stretch up like this, and we're just gonna drive that right knee to meet our hands. So we stretch like this, create that nice long shape for your abs work, and then squeeze knee up to the hands, and then we'll switch and do the left knee afterwards. Right, here we go. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. So take your time with this. You're going to feel that standing leg have to do the work, so it's having to stabilise and balance as you bring that knee up. That's it, so drive the knee, 20 seconds left. I can feel that already in my standing leg. Stretch and drive. So it's 30 seconds on the left side, and we switch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Brilliant. You feel that in your glute actually. So we change directions. Same thing, right foot on the mat or on the floor. You drive that foot into the ground, and then the left knee comes up and across. All right, so remember, this is about heart rate. You're trying to sort of spike it, elevate the heart rate during the work, drop it, recover during the rest. That's why we call it high intensity interval training, because it's like intervals of heart rate changing, and it's, you try and, the higher you get your heart rate, the more energy you're going to burn. So think about that, trying to push yourself, but I don't want you hating it. The last thing I want you to do is to go too hard, and you're on the floor in a pile, in a heap, thinking, I hate this, I'm not enjoying it. I don't want you to push that far. I want you to still find it comfortable, so that you can build the fitness and the confidence as you go. Right, 10 seconds, drive the knee up. Last few reps on this one. Stretch that leg back, drive up. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, you're doing really good. Next one, we've got number 6. We're gonna do some reverse lunges now. So I always prefer reverse lunges. You can do forward lunges. I just find it's hard on the knees, and it's not as controlled, so we're going to actually step back. So feet at the front of the mat, step back, feet together, step back. So trying to bend the front knee and the back knee, and obviously one day you're going to try and get that back knee right towards the ground, but we are just going to keep it simple. You haven't got to go that low, so just step back, feet together, and I'm trying to keep my shoulders back, chest up, so I'm not trying to lean forwards. But if you are wobbly, put your hand up to the side. Again, slowly increase your hip. It also really stretches your hip flexors. Even if you've got strong quads but weak, tight hip flexors, that's going to limit you. So just go where you can. You don't want to overdo it and try and stretch right down and pull these hip flexors. It's really going to be quite sore. So just listen to your body, listen to the signs, see where it's going. Get to that end of range and just sort of stop there and then come back up. Right, next one we're going to do, actually we're going to get down on the ground. So if you want to just slowly sit down on the floor, we're now going to do an exercise for our hamstrings and glutes. This is called a glute bridge. So we're going to lay flat on the ground, and from here we're going to lift our hips off the floor, so we're going to fire up our glutes. Off we go. So we squeeze to the top, we lower, we squeeze. This is activating your glutes and hamstrings. Squeeze, down, and up. So we don't want to just do squats and things that work the front of the quads. We want to really target the back as well, the posterior chain. So this is going to really activate that. You're going to feel that now. Squeeze to the top, clench your glutes. Last few seconds. We're going to stay on the floor after this one. So just come up onto your bum. We're now going to roll onto our front. and do a plank. Now if you need to put a cushion or something on your knees, it's fine, but we're actually going to just do a core exercise. So we're going to have our elbows on the floor, and what you're trying to do, rather than have your bum like this up in the air or dipping down, just create that nice sort of coffee table. So flat back, elbows just under the shoulders, and we're trying to really activate these muscles. So imagine you're drawing your belly button up towards your spine. So from the knees, just hold that. So you're going to feel those muscles wake up, right? And you try, it's like a corset. You've got to think, squeeze those muscles up towards your spine. Try and contract them. This is the first step to obviously getting up to a full plank one day when you're off the ground. But we're trying to just really get those muscles. It's obviously the ab, but deeper than the ab. It's below them as well, the transverse, abdominis, all the obliques. But brace all this and pull it up. Squeeze and rest. Right, just come up onto your knees for a sec. So we're just going to have a little rest. If you are finding the stuff down on your knees, if this is off limits, you can skip these ones and just do some more, marches or some squats. Obviously, if it's difficult for you to get down, don't worry, don't be disheartened, just adapt it. We're now going to go for some push-ups. So, again, these are very tough, right? So stay on the knees. What we're trying to do is bend the arms and push. Now, you're not probably going to get chest to floor right away. You might just do a little rep, but just get used to loading the chest. So chest and triceps. You're trying to really lean forward onto the chest. And obviously, when you get more strength, you better go right down. But just for now, bend as short as, bend the angle as tiny as you can't get the word out. Bend the elbows, a short little angle, just a half rep, like half a bend. So bend and press. And it is hard if you've got, if you're overweight and you find this hard, it's always hard to push your upper body if you haven't done it for a while, but you are gonna find those easier. Just keep coming back. The more press-ups you do, the stronger your chest, your triceps, your shoulders you're gonna build the strength, and it's quite disheartening when you do them. You feel, I just can't do them, I'm never gonna do them, but honestly, you will get there. You will be able to do them. It's just a matter of coming back and doing more and building the strength. Right, number 10, we're now gonna do what's called a lateral shuffle. So we're gonna shuffle along. If you want to, you can touch the floor. If not, just shuffle side to side, yeah? So shuffle. If you want to, touch the floor. If you can't touch the floor, touch your knees. Just move your body left to right. Good, we're trying to really get the heart rate up now, so can we go a bit faster? Left to right. This is number 10, we've only got 5 more moves, this is how fast it goes. It's a really short workout. It's perfect, we can fit it into our day. It's the start of our journey. And one day, you're going to, right, you know what, 15 minutes, that's easy. I'm going to step things up, you're going to work towards 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Little increments makes a massive difference. Okay, so 2 options. We're going to throw some nice straight punches, feet fixed on the floor like this. If you want to be a bit more dynamic, you can actually just just hop left to right. So left, right, left, right. If that's too much on the ankles and knees, feet flat on the ground. Okay? And throw those straight punches, off we go. So nice low arms. We're not punching down, we're not punching up, just straight, eye level. So if you're hitting a punching bag directly in front of you, so feet fixed on the floor or little hops, left, right, left, right. Brilliant, last few seconds, 10 on the clock. Keep going, last few reps. Come on, faster. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax, right. 4 more exercises. You can feel your heart rate raising a little bit now. We've got a couple of exercises to kind of pick it up a little bit at the end. We're going to go for some knee smashes again, which is when we stretch up. And we're just going to bring the knee directly through. So up, 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 straight up. So we're not coming out to the side. Just bring that knee directly up, arms up, stretch. 30 seconds. Can we get a few extra beats on the heartbeat now? You ready for it? So a little bit quicker. Okay, so we go. Knee up, smash it into the hands. That's it, really good. Almost there now. Let's get through this workout. We started it together. Let's finish it. Oh, nice deep breaths. If you need to stop 10 seconds early, it's fine, but keep going. Let's just get to the last exercise at least together. Come on, 10 seconds on this clock. You're doing great, come on, stretch up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, 30-second recovery. Final 3 exercises. and we've completed today's workout. What we're going to do now is a sumo squat. So rather than being quite narrow, we're actually going to go into a wide sumo squat position. So feet turned out. Again, we don't want those knees to buckle in. We're trying to drive the knees out. We're going to come down as low as we can and stand up. And at the top of the move, when you come up, squeeze the quads and the glutes, yeah? If you want to, you can rest your hands slightly on your knees if you want to, but try not to sort of, don't push too hard off, and just sort of, if you want to just gently keep that position, gliding those knees out. You can feel that it's hitting the glutes as well, and the inside of the thighs. So stretch those knees, drive them out, and stand up. You can't go right down, you just bend slightly, come up. If you want to go right down, you can go even fingers to the floor, look, and up. If you want to go right down into the deep squat, as I said, the deeper you go, the more muscle you're going to use, the more DOMs you're probably going to get from it. Okay, last two moves. So we're going to do rope climbs. Now, there's two options. You can actually, if you want to jog and run, you can do that, or you stretch the arms up and the hands come up. If you want to slow it down, same thing, except you're just going to march it, and as you march, you stretch up, reach the hands up. Are you ready for it? This is number 14 and 15. So arms come up, stretching, reach up as high as you can. We've done it, we're so close now. Last move after this. You've done really good today. And honestly, well done for coming back. A lot of people will do one and they don't come back. You're here for a reason, you're committed. You are committed. And even if you feel like you're finding this really difficult, you know, you're here, right? You've turned up. So well done. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I always say this to people that are struggling as well, like visualize where you'll be in 3 months, 6 months, 9 months time if you keep coming back, if you keep doing squats and press ups. Everything becomes easier. You've just got to maintain that focus. Don't be too disheartened if the weight loss isn't linear and you're not losing weight every single month. Things slow down. That's when you go, right, let's step things up, let's push a bit harder, be a bit more, focused with the food, little changes like that. Right, I've waffled on. So we're going to shuffle forward like this, and we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Shuffle back, 1, 2, 3, 4. So shuffle forwards, 4 straights. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shuffle back, 1, 2, uppercuts. So 4 straights, 1, 2, 4. Shuffle back, uppercuts. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, this is the last move. Shuffle those feet back, 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one, 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, last one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, we did it. Sorry I waffled on, I didn't get to demo that one as quick. But anyway, listen, that was great. We finished all the workout, 15 exercises, we learned some new moves, we've used some different muscles today. And look, got a little sweat on. It's good, it's effective. It doesn't need to be an hour or 45 minutes. 15 minutes for us right now on this journey, and this start of the journey is perfect. Well done. Please have a stretch, drink plenty of water, try and get a good night's sleep, and when you're ready, I'll see you for workout number 3 on this 28-day beginner challenge. You're a legend. Thanks again. Have a good day, and I'll see you soon.